how to use YouTube to generate leads for your particular business, for your product, etc. So, oh, hi Breeze, good to see you. So, so we first talked about the benefits, and then we talked about, the requirements. You need a requirement as a lead magnet, the landing page or website, and then you do need to create an engaging video. And so to create an engaging video, you need to have a hook at the beginning, then followed by the meat of the content, and then the call to action. So you can use the cards, you can use the end screens. Oh, good to see you back again, you guys. Yeah, somehow I lost the streaming, but hopefully this is probably a whole new video, but somehow the stream kind of locked up. So anyway, we're back on here again, and maybe the live will have to kind of put those two together. So we got up to the creating the engaging video. So I think the best is you want to address the pain points or the problems of your audience, and then your call to action you can put in the cards and the end screen. So this could be a card, could be at the middle of the video, it could be at the end of the video in the end screen, or even elsewhere. So, and then I talked about associating your website with somebody spamming the stream here. If I can get rid of that. Okay. So, so what you want to do is associate your website with YouTube. If you can't do that, if you're not a member of the YouTube Partner Program, then just put the link that you want to direct people to. You're going to put that in the description. And then the final thing that you want is to set up your email autoresponder. So, so the best thing, what I've been doing for years is using Aweber. So when you use Aweber, you can set up a series of emails that when people opt into your form that's on your YouTube video, then they go to they get the first email, they set up a series of emails, then you can continue to give them more information, so give them deeper information. Then based upon that, then you can recommend your products and services. So let's see if I've got that here for you. Okay, I'm going to try the screen share again and going to the Aweber. So here I did a blog post for Aweber a long time ago, but still worthwhile. Put in the chat what email follow-up system do you use? Do you use MailChimp or Aweber or something like that? But here's a quick overview of what you should look for before choosing an email list provider. So the benefit is that you can build a list of subscribers. It's automated list management. You develop a long-term relationship with the people on your list. You can schedule your emails, so you could schedule it to go out next week, or you could schedule one email to go out tomorrow, another one to go out 3 days later or 4 days later. You can set up an entire course using autoresponders. You can sell your products on autopilot, because you can, when you send out an email, you can recommend your products and services. You can also build your brand. It also gives you stats of the subscriber behavior. Oh, thanks, Family 8. Appreciate that. So you can build your brand, you can monitor subscriber behavior, and you can make more money because you're not just making a relationship with your customer the first time, but through successive emails, building your email list. You can, like, I've got people on my email list that have stayed with me for years. So you can build up great relationships, through your email list provider. You can also store your email newsletter. So every time you send out a newsletter or send out an email or whatever you send out, then Aweber can store that for you it's stored actually on your on Aweber. And another good thing about Aweber is that you can also set up a landing page, so you wouldn't have to necessarily have your own website, though I highly recommend it. You can use Aweber as a landing page and just send people to that. Then you can send unlimited emails. Well, actually, they have different price points, but if you get I think it's like 19 per month, then you can set up like 500 emails per month, and then you can kind of go up from there. You got email templates as well. You can automatically send blog updates. You can track the results, schedule delivery times. You can do list segmentation, so you can set up different lists for different subscribers. They're very well known for getting a high delivery rate, so that's a great thing. You can email multiple lists simultaneously. They got social media integration, and then I pointed out some cons as well, monthly fee, etc. But I thought I'd just show you that because that's kind of handy to know. And then like here, I'm inside Aweber. You got a sign up form, so you can like here I've got a sign up form for the worksheet. So if I click on edit, then I can choose any of these templates from the template gallery. So I can use any of these and set up custom form fields, etc. And then I can also send messages, broadcasts. I can do I can even split test my emails to see how good, which email is actually working the best. I can set up email campaigns, follow-up series, blog broadcasts. Then also you can manage your subscribers. You can also get reports, and you also got list options here. So you can just create a whole bunch of lists, different email lists. So just thought I'd give you a quick look at the Aweber email list provider. So what are you guys and girls using for your email, building your email list? Do you use Aweber? Do you use MailChimp, ClickFunnels, etc.? So so what I've explained here in this live stream is how you can use YouTube to kind of create a funnel, like an automated funnel or evergreen lead generation machine, just by using the YouTube videos. So ideally you want to get your videos ranked in the search engine. So if you get them ranked on YouTube search, YouTube suggested, Google search, then that traffic is going to be continuously being attracted to that video. And then when people see a lead magnet and want to, you're offering some great benefit to them, then they can download your lead magnet. You get their contact information, and then they're on your email list, so they're off YouTube. So if something, heaven forbid, happens to your channel or your video gets taken down, then you still got your email list. So you're building up your your email list that you'll have with you forever. Whereas we know that, something like MySpace disappeared, but YouTube could disappear one day too. So it's good to have something that you own, your own website, your own email list, and then having the email autoresponder like Aweber, then you can you can send out, you can schedule emails to go out every day for a year. So if you knew what message you want to send out, then you could go on holiday, and then you can have your emails working for you when on holiday or when you're sick, and you just schedule them so you don't have to be on your computer. They're working for you automatically. So in that way, they can be very handy. So the components that you need is really to have a great lead magnet, ebook, cheat sheet, report. It could be a worksheet, give somebody a worksheet. And then after that, you can have a great landing page. So a landing page, probably if you didn't want to have your own domain name, but I highly recommend it, is to then you could use something like Google Pages, which I think is free, or you could use something else. But I highly recommend, registering domain name, like go to GoDaddy.com, cost you about $15-20. Then you have you pay that every year, and then you can then you also need to host it. So if you need any hosting services, I offer like $30 per month for like 50 megabytes, which is enough for a landing page. And then you could have like say like your name, like my name's Herman Dross, you could have hermandross.com or drossdesigns.com, whatever. And then you can build a landing page, host it, and then you can put your lead magnet on there. So that's a way to do it. And as I mentioned before, if you're using Aweber, you could actually use Aweber to create landing page. It's just going to be some kind of long URL that people may not be able to remember. So, and that way, you're probably best to use your own domain name. So then that can help with your branding. Say if your channel is called iSiteBuild like mine, then your website will be, your domain name will be iSiteBuild.com. So you can do it that way. Another way, and I haven't actually tried this, is you could actually create a Facebook group, and then you could, I think you can actually do like paid downloads on the Facebook group. So just another idea that you could probably try. So here are some important things to keep in mind. Create a lead magnet that's related to your video content. So it should be solving problems, something that say for instance, I could create a lead magnet or a report or an ebook on the best tools to use to create a YouTube channel, or the best tools to film your videos. So that'd be an idea of a great lead magnet. Then I would say not to sell to your leads immediately. So once you've got them off YouTube and into email list, then I would say, set up like 5 or 6 different emails that feeds them more deeper information than what you've given already. And then maybe after 5 or 6 emails, you could recommend a product that will help them on a deeper level. So I think that's probably the best. And one thing to keep in mind, actually, you don't need thousands of subscribers to create a lead funnel on YouTube. So you could just have 100 subscribers, and say you're selling a high ticket item, and say somebody downloads your ebook, and it's a corporation or it's a person that's hungry for more information, you could just have one sale. Say, for instance, you're a chiropractor, and one consultation, or you're a doctor, one consultation costs the person like $500, say. So it could be just one customer giving you $500 just from your lead generation machine you've created from YouTube. So you could do that for plumbers, you could do that for dentists, you could do that for auto shops, you could do that for all kinds of local businesses. So you don't therefore need actually thousands of subscribers. And the beautiful thing about YouTube, you just set it up once, set up, get your channel going, and then set up the video, and you invest once and then reap the leads from it over and over again. And the last point is, and I've got a whole series of videos on this, is how to rank your videos on the first page of YouTube and Google. So if you go to my channel homepage at youtube.com/iSiteBuild, then the first series of videos playlist is all about how to rank your videos. So if you create an engaging video that ranks on the first page of YouTube and stays there, then you're going to get leads. Set up your YouTube video to generate leads. Then you can be generating leads over and over again. So on my channel, I've got videos that are like several years old that are generating leads over and over again. So I get leads every day, and then from those leads I generate sales. So I have a sales generating machine. And you could actually, if you got a very engaged amount of subscribers on your channel, you could even just send them straight to your sales page. But I don't usually recommend it, because people usually need to be warmed up, usually need to be develop trust and familiarity with you. So therefore, it's a good thing to get them on an email list and send them more information, more free information. So if you want to check out my ebook, this is a free download, How to Get More Prospects and Sales with YouTube, you can check out this URL here. Okay, so time for questions. Anybody got any questions on the topic of today, how to generate leads from your YouTube videos, or how to use YouTube to generate leads? So, Miriam's saying you got to build a landing page, create a lead magnet, get it hosted. Also, use a email list provider like Aweber is a great way to schedule your emails. So one question sometimes people have is like, because I know that YouTube wants to keep you on YouTube as long as possible. So, and I've kind of wrestled with this question myself, like, how often do you create a video that sends them off YouTube to download your free report, free cheat sheet, etc. So my recommendation is, like, you'll have one video that's dedicated to sending them to your opt-in page, or to download your lead magnet. So don't have like say like on your end screen or a whole bunch of cards. Say on your end screen, don't send them to subscribe and check out my next video, check this playlist, and by the way, download my cheat sheet. So if you give people too many options, they're not going to do anything. It's like going into a supermarket and looking at all the different toothpastes, and you can't decide which toothpaste to get, so you don't end up buying any toothpaste. So I'd highly recommend just dedicating one video to like a core video that directs people to your landing page, to download your cheat sheet and then get them on your email list. Then you can create a playlist of a whole series of videos that sends them to more different types of videos that is related to that particular video that has your lead magnet on it. So instead of having a lead magnet on every single video and sending them off YouTube, have that core video that captures the emails, and the other videos can be related videos to that same topic. So that would be my recommendation. And you might also, like if people are leaving your video, if most people are leaving your video halfway through, then you could actually ask people to opt into lead magnet like halfway through your video. So instead of them leaving, they could check out, you could put your lead magnet like halfway through or even at the beginning of your video, so they can be sure to download it. And another thing you can do to encourage them is, like at the beginning of your video, you could say, well, stay tuned to the end of the video because I've got a free cheat sheet for you that shows you my top 10 strategies on how you can get more views to YouTube channel. So in this way, you provided like you told them what's coming up at the end, and you kind of tease them to stay tuned to the end of the video. So if you tell them up front what to expect at the end, then they're more likely to watch your video all the way through to get that free cheat sheet. So Miriam said, I just started learning about end screens. And so yeah, end screens are great because you can link to a video, you can link to a playlist. You can also add a subscribe button to your end screen. So I also have a video, I'll put it in the description afterwards, on how to create a custom-made end screen. So that's kind of like geared towards your channel. So that's another thing you can do as well. So if any of you are not a member of my Facebook group, then I'll pop that into the chat. So here you can get feedback on your thumbnails, which is very important, your videos. You can interact with like-minded people, and I often put like what's happening on YouTube. What are the latest new features in YouTube Studio Beta? Just recently, they got rid of the related videos that when you go to YouTube channel, then they usually have recommended videos on the right side. Well, YouTube decided to do away with that in May of this year, so you're not going to see any recommended channels appearing on the right side anymore. And in YouTube Studio Beta recently, they also added, might not be in every channel, but they've also showing which of the subscribers are ringing the bell. Who are the ones that are receiving the bell notifications. So when people subscribe to your video, or when you're asking people to subscribe, it's a good thing to tell them to click the bell notification so they can receive updates on when you release a new video. And then if you have the community tab, they should actually check all the notifications so they receive notifications on the community tab as well as your videos. So when it comes to generating leads, I think it's a great long-term strategy because I've collected thousands of leads just from my YouTube videos over the years, and so the beautiful thing about building an email list is that you can recommend different products. You can recommend affiliate products. You can recommend your own products. You can survey your audience. You can do polls. You can do quizzes. You can ask for feedback, etc. So that's a good thing about building an email list. So Harley's saying that my understanding is the notification thing is in analytics is rolled out to everyone. Yeah, I've seen that for about a week. Yeah, so that's good to know. So you might want to check your YouTube analytics. I think you have to check on reach viewers, and you'll see the notification boxes there. Thanks for that, Harley. So thanks everybody for attending today's live stream. Sorry about the sound and the interruption, but that's the way that the tech happens sometimes. But if you've got future ideas for future live streams, then put them in the comments or put them in the chat, put them in the Facebook group, and then we can have that discussion. Then we can discuss that. So okay, so Cuerva Dia has said, please do a review whenever you have get the time. We're looking forward to your review. So it's coming up to the hour here, so be sure to stop. Maybe you can put that on the Facebook group